in the Rift Valley region will tour Kaptembwa, Salga, Molo, Keringet and Olenguruoni as Safaricom celebrates 24 years of service in the country in partnership with Royal Media Services, gifting its customers Christmas presents. Willie Lusige has been with the caravan and joins us now live from Salga. Willie, perhaps you can paint a picture of what things are like in Salga.
Many thanks, Olive. Definitely it's a little bit rainy here at Salga, this being the final day of the Rift Valley Safaricom Sambaza Furaha tour caravan that began all the way from Monday in Narok, then later went to Bomet, Kericho, Nandi, and yesterday we camped in Uasin Gishu County, but today we are now in Nakuru County where we are doing the final touches ahead of the next week tour where the Safaricom Sambaza Furaha caravan in partnership with Royal Media Services will be visiting the mountain region, that is the central region. But today on the final day here in Nakuru County, I've been able to be lucky to be joined by our senior leaders. Remember, this is the celebration of 24 years since Safaricom began offering its services across the country in terms of technology and communication, where they're now giving back to the society and also rewarding their customers in partnership with Safaricom. So we are here in Salga. Remember, early in the morning we began at Kaptembwa, and from here we are heading to Keringet, if I'm not wrong, and later in the course of the day we'll go to Molo and finalize at Olenguruoni. But I don't want to speak much because the book of 48 laws say that you should not outshine your master. Today we are lucky to be joined by the leader in charge, or the director of radio and ICT at Royal Media, that is Papa Freda Fune. Welcome so much to Citizen TV. Briefly tell us, you have joined us today being the last leg of the Safaricom in partnership with the Royal Media tour in the Rift Valley, but we have other tours in regard to the 5 weeks where Safaricom wants to traverse the whole country and give thanks to its loyal customers for the 24 years of services. Maybe tell us today what you have experienced, what you have seen, and what we should expect in terms of the continuation of this tour.
It's for me, it's the amazing popularity and affinity of Safaricom and Royal Media Services, two big brands together. You've seen how people have come out in spite of the weather. We've had so much fun. There are a lot of goodies Safaricom is giving out. We've had dances, we've had competitions up there. It's Christmas is coming early. Christmas is coming early to the people of Kenya, and this is just the beginning. I mean, we are going to cover the entire country. Next week we are going to the mountain region. We will be in the coast, we will be in Western, we will be in Nyanza, we will be everywhere. Royal Media Services covers the entire country, and so does Safaricom. And we have been partners for the past 24 years, and we are looking forward to being partners for the next 24 hours. So we work very closely together. This is a very successful event, and I'm happy to be here. I'm having a lot of fun. I want to go back to the track to dance. I think that's my favorite track, the one they're playing now. Yeah.
And maybe what is your message to our viewers, our customers, and apart from that also the Safaricom customers? They have a lot of expectation. This being the first week in the Rift Valley, what should our customers expect when we head to the central region and even Western, where we come from?
What they expect is continuous innovation, interesting, informative, entertaining programming from us all the time. Better service from Safaricom. You've seen the connectivity, the internet, the opening of the shops here to bring our people closer in terms of connectivity, the offers from Safaricom, the bundles, the talk bundles. So there's a lot to look forward to. There's quite a bit to look forward to. So if we are coming to a region, it's very important that you listen to our stations and keep your ear out and watch out and wait for us and see the goodies that we have for you. Christmas is really indeed coming early. Yeah.
And this comes similar to the same time that Royal Media Services began its services, because we know that Safaricom began in 2000, almost the same year that Royal Media began its services. Maybe what is your parting shot to our viewers, to our listeners, and also in regard to Safaricom?
That we have grown to be these big brands thanks to them, thanks to the people of this country. Safaricom is as big as it is because of the people of this country. Royal Media Services and all our 14 radio stations, 3 TV stations, and many other platforms is as big as it is today. 24 years later because of Kenyans. So kwa Kenya ni kusema asanteni sana, and we expect to give you more and we expect you to continue supporting us to remain number one. Thank you very much.
Watu wa Western wamekuwa nauliza Papa Afune yako wapi? Maybe in the mother tongue, just 30 seconds.
Papa Afune anakuja Western. Nditsangengo anytime too. Yes.
Thank you so much. That is Fred Afune, the director in charge of ICT and radio at Royal Media Services. We also have Fauzia. Maybe briefly tell us the full names of yourself, and apart from that, also the position that you hold at Safaricom, and maybe what is your message? Because we are today here in Salga. It's the first week. We have completed the Rift Valley tour. Next week, we are going to the mountain. Maybe what is your message?
My message first is to just say thank you very much for the partnership between Safaricom and Royal Media Services. It's been an amazing, amazing week. I started with all the customers and all our staff in Eldoret on Monday. We had a media session. It went very well. On Tuesday, we started the caravan going across Rift. We have engaged with our customers, talking about our network, telling them about M-Pesa fraud, just educating them on how they can protect themselves. We have told them about all the delights that we have for them. But all this is because we are celebrating all of them. We are celebrating their patronage. We are celebrating them for being with us for 24 years. And we felt the best way for us to do this is to actually go where our customers are. So yes, today we closed the caravan for Rift Region. Today we are here in Salga, great engagement. We have given phones, we have given chicken, we have given goats, we have given food. It's been an amazing engagement. We are also opening a care outlet. One of the things we're telling our customers is we are bringing care close to you. In the Rift region alone, we only used to have 11 shops. Now we have 310 outlets where our customers can get support. Today we are opening one here in Salga, just to tell them they can get services much, much closer to them. And then also today we'll have a medical camp in Kericho, where customers can be, all Kenyans can be able to go and get medical support. In the afternoon, we'll be engaging the youth, where we'll be taking them through practical lessons of how they can turn their passion points into something that can actually help them make a living through Safaricom Hook. So we welcome all Kenyans to participate and engage with us as we go across the country.
Thank you so much, Fauzia. Because of time, I have to cut you short, but definitely you have heard we have a lot of goodies lined up in behalf of Safaricom on the Sambaza Furaha Safaricom caravan that is traversing the whole country within the next 5 weeks. This being the first week, we have concluded the Rift Valley tour here in Salga, but this is not the end, because in the end of the day we'll be able to visit Olenguruoni and all the way to Molo. But the message is that Safaricom is now celebrating 24 years of services in the country as we head to the central region of the country by next week.
All right, thank you very much for that, Willie Lusige. Energy and Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Opio Wandai has asked Nakuru residents